Alright, here I give you a little update on my Liqagram project. So the idea of the project is to build a physical diagram that shows with liquids some datasets. And the dataset can contain of 6 variables. And for every variable you have a single pipe. And the idea is that every pipe is filled with a water column, and the water level shows a percentage value. So for example, the dataset says in variable 1 it's 100%, so the first pipe would be filled with 100% of water. So the second one is 50%, so the second pipe would be only filled with 50% of water. So to do that, I installed some pumps up here, and those pumps will be programmed to fill exactly the volume of water in the pipes that I want to show. To do so, I need to program the pumps. This is not so easy. I decided to do it with a Raspberry Pi. So that's the whole equipment I use. And the Raspberry Pi is this little piece. The Raspberry Pi is basically a little computer. You can run an operating system on it. In this case, it's some kind of Linux distribution. And the cool thing about this is that you can actually attach a monitor, which I did with the HDMI adapter, and some mouse and keyboard, and use it really like a normal computer. You have this graphic interface and can see your files on it and run some scripts on it. So the idea is now to program and script to run the pumps, and this is working like this. On the Raspberry Pi we have some pins, and on the script we can program every of those pins, and you can say either there is running power on a pin or no power. And it's a bit more complicated like this, but for explanation now it's enough. It's just fine. So now I could take the pumps, as I have them here, and attach them directly to the pins. This would work, but it does not, because there's not enough power on the pins, not enough voltage. So to actually run the pumps now, I need some external power. But still, I want to control every single pump with one pin. So for doing that, I attach to the pins a relay card. Step 1. The relay card takes the signal of the pin and then combines it with external power from an external power adapter. So it's like a switch, and if the pin is on, the switch goes on, and if the pin is off, the switch goes off. So that's simple, as simple as this. Now I did some wiring to actually attach the pumps with the relays. It's not finished by now, there's still some improvement needed, but for first presentation it's already working. So now I show you how I control the pumps with some script. I can open the script right on the Raspberry Pi. I have it here. It's like a Python script. I can open it, I can show you what's in there. So here you see some variables, that's every variable, and this says actually how long should one pump go. And if I control the time the pump is working, I can actually control the volume of the water that is pumped. So I already gave some sample data. I close this one, and now I can show you how to run it. So I have to put in some code I just checked out how it works. Now I give the code and run the script with this command. Press enter and you see it immediately starts working. So it was pump 1, pump 2, pump 3, pump 4, pump 5, pump 6. And then there are 2 more relays, 2 more switches, but there's nothing attached by now. So that's it. That's how the relay is being controlled by the script and sets the pumps on power. And you also see that in pipe number 1 is more liquid than before, because for some seconds there has been some liquid pumped in. Now I want to have those pumps controlled a bit more smoothly. I mean, it works with the command, but actually I want to use it in the public surroundings, so I want those commands be given in a more user-friendly way. So what I did was setting up a web server on the little Raspberry Pi. So that enables me to actually host a website on the Raspberry Pi, and with this website I want to control the pumps. So I already did that. I have here on my computer and website. This one is not attached directly to the Raspberry Pi. I do it over the local network. So I got like a web address for the website. I set it up. It's just a regular Joomla CMS website. Go to the home site, and here I want to save some data sets with more information on the data I want to present. Just open one sample data set. I take this one. Here I will give some images and text about the data set, and I have a little link, and with this link I can actually start the script. So, and as you see, more water is pumped in and the script is running through. Actually, I cannot stop it over the internet, but at least start it. Alright, so that's it. That's the actual status. In the next steps, I want to do some improvement on the website. You see there's like no text by here. I have to close it every time I run the script. Do some hardware optimization. By now I can only start the script and I would fill the pipe, but I cannot empty it by now. I know how it needs to be done, but I'm not so far by now. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you for watching.